That was the most intense workout class that I think I've been to in a very long time. Tell me this is not the perfect fall book. Good morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. We're starting off a fun fall city day vlog. I definitely could have worded that better. We're starting off a fun fall vlog, and I'm gonna be out in the city for the majority of the day, so that's where like the city parts come in. I'm getting ready to head to a workout class with a friend, and then we're gonna go get brunch in the West Village after. I think we're gonna try to get brunch at this popular brunch spot. I'm like blanking on the name right now. Something with like salt in the name. I don't know. I will show you guys if we end up going, but also I think that it gets really packed and we weren't able to make reservations. So if we can't do a walk-in, we'll have to choose somewhere else. But we're doing a new workout class this morning. I'm kind of nervous for it. It's called Ambition, and this workout class was actually founded by former solidcore classes. And if you guys do solidcore, you know how intense that workout class is. So I'm kind of scared for this class. This class isn't reformer based. It's like based on the mat with weights, but it's in a heated room. So I'm trying really hard to like eat something before I leave and drink water so that I don't end up passing out, because that's the last thing that I need to happen today, is for me to pass out in this class. I'm gonna eat something now, head to workout class, head to brunch, and then I kind of want to go to Park Slope today in Brooklyn because there's this really cute romance bookstore that just opened up there a few weeks ago, and I've been seeing it all over my TikTok and all over my Instagram, and I really just want to like explore it and see it for myself. Park Slope is also a really cute area in Brooklyn. There's lots of coffee shops, there's a massive park, there's just like a ton of things to do and walk around. So once I'm finished with brunch, lunch, that situation, I may end up going to Brooklyn and walk around, but I'm kind of undecided yet. I'm gonna see how I feel after the workout class. Also, it depends on how sweaty I am. I tried to put like kind of an outfit together. I'm wearing leggings. I have like my workout top underneath this, but then I threw like a chunky sweater over the top because I feel like that could kind of make an outfit, and then I have on Uggs. So we'll see how we feel, but that's currently where we're at. I just wanted to quickly enter the vlog and say welcome back to the channel. I need to eat so I don't pass out. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to multitask and talk to the vlog while also doing laundry because it is 1:30 and it's getting like later on in the afternoon. So I went to the workout class. That was the most intense workout class that I think I've been to in a very long time. I have never sweat so much. I was dripping sweat in places I didn't even know I could sweat. That is how sweaty I was. But it was like a good workout because I burned like 450 calories. It was like yoga style, but with weights. It was a combo of the two. The only thing I didn't love was that a lot of the movements were wrist-based. So a lot of high planks, a lot of downward dogs, a lot of crawling on your hands. And I have like, I don't know if I have wrist issues or what it is, but my wrists hurt very easily when doing workouts and weighted workouts basically. And in other workout classes, a lot of times there's modifications to go down to your forearms or to your knees, but some of the movements that we were doing when we were in the high planks were mountain climbers, things that you have to be up on your hands for. So that was like my only critique about the class, and the fact that it was 105 degrees in there. I knew going into it was going to be a heated workout class. I did not know it was going to be 105 degrees, hence the sweating in areas I didn't even know I could possibly sweat in. But other than that, it was good. I enjoyed the class. I don't know if I'd go back, to be honest, just because it's a little bit out of the way. It's in Chelsea, so I have to take the path all the way to 23rd Street and then go from there. But if you're in the Chelsea area or if you live in Manhattan, I think they have a few studios. It was very good. I do see why people say though that it's not good for beginners because it was intense and there wasn't a lot of instruction. He just told you what moves to do, and if you haven't taken a yoga class before, the moves would make sense. So that is another thing that I would say, but I'm glad that I got a good sweat in. I haven't sweat like that in forever. This is the second heated workout class I've ever taken. The first one was a yoga inspired class, and I hadn't been back to that yoga, heated yoga, hot yoga, whatever you want to call it, class since I went. So that's that. So I did the workout and then we went to brunch after. We went to the Grey Dog. There's multiple locations in New York City. It's just the perfect place to pop into if you need a last minute brunch or lunch situation, and their food is always good. So we went to the Grey Dog, and then I was gonna immediately go to Park Slope because that's where I plan to do with the second half of my day. But I'm just so sweaty that I needed to come back here and do something with my hair and change and put my bag down and like get laundry started, and then I might go back out. I really want to spend time outside today because it's beautiful out and it's supposed to be sunny all week and then rain again next weekend. Shocker. So I feel like this is the last sunny day off of work that I'll have for a while, and I just feel like it shouldn't be spent inside. So I'm gonna do laundry and I'm gonna take a shower and then see what I feel like. I don't need to eat or anything because I already ate, but I could go for another coffee because I haven't really had too much coffee today. I had like half a latte at the Grey Dog. So I think that I might go to Park Slope and go to this bookstore that I've been wanting to go to. I think I talked about like the indie romance store at the beginning of this vlog, and then go to this coffee shop that I've been wanting to go to. It all depends on kind of like how fast I get ready. It's already 1:35 and Lord knows I don't need coffee too late in the day. Also, Park Slope is kind of far. So I don't know, I need to do this laundry and like stop talking. I said I was gonna multitask, but I'm just incapable of doing two things at once. So I'm gonna do some laundry and try to finish laundry today because John's getting back tomorrow and I know that he's immediately gonna want to take over the washing machine. So I'm trying to get my part of the laundry done now. And yeah, I just wanted to catch you guys up on where I was. I really didn't plan on coming back here in between the workout and Park Slope, but I did not anticipate being as sweaty as I was. I mean, like, I don't even know if you can tell how nasty my hair is now, but it's immediately going in a slicked back something. Slicked back bun, slicked back pony, I don't know, but it's going in a slicked back, and then we are washing tonight. So I'm gonna do this and I will keep you guys updated with what we end up doing. Maybe I'll adjust the plan just a little bit and do something else. I don't know, but I do like really want to enjoy my time outside because sunny days are precious in the city this time of year. I couldn't decide whether or not I actually wanted to go, and I think that I just need to stop thinking about it and force myself to leave the house. So this is my outfit of the day. I took a shower and like attempted to slick back my hair. I didn't really do any makeup. I did a little bit of concealer in some places, but for the most part I'm like trying to let my skin breathe. So wearing these denim jeans from Abercrombie, I think. Bejas, because you guys know these are the only shoes I wear. This long sleeve shirt, oversized brown leather jacket from Grey Bandit, and then I think I'm just gonna pair it with this brown purse from Italy. I'm so tired, and I think I'm tired because I didn't have any caffeine, so I already have a coffee shop mapped out, and that's the first place that we're going, even though it's gonna be 3 p.m. by the time I get there. I think it's worth it. I've heard so much about this cafe, so I'm excited to see it in person, and I think it's gonna be perfect. I am embarrassed by the fact that I just had to turn around approximately 4 times since I got here because I was going the wrong way 4 separate times because the roads are so amazing here. But I'm obsessed with all of the brownstones and like the buildings. It's such a cute little neighborhood. Went to Cafe Regular and it is so good. They don't have flavors for their lattes, so I just got no milk latte and then I added simple syrup and he had pumpkin spice on the side. This is probably one of the best lattes I've had in such a long time, and the fact that I actually like this without like any flavor is crazy. I'm walking down the street now, headed to the bookstore that I wanted to go to. It's called The Ripped Bodice. It's like a boutique romance bookstore that's like pink theme and they have only romance books. I'm really excited to see what all the hype is about. Hello you guys. I've been back for a little bit. I needed to immediately jump in the shower because I was sweating so bad. It's so weird how it'll be like cold outside, but the second that I have to walk anywhere for a long duration of time or enter the subway system or path, I leave or come back to my apartment drenched in sweat, which is kind of gross, but I feel like that's kind of a New York experience. You just sweat, specifically waiting for the subway and in the subway stations and things of that sort. So I came back and took another shower and I washed my hair because it needed to be washed anyways. So that's all done. I wanted to show you guys what I got from the Ripped bodice. It is the cutest bookstore in Park Slope. If you guys are in New York City and you're looking to go to a cute bookstore, one that's not basic, but one that's not super popular, such as the Strand, the 5-store Barnes & Noble, any of those stores, you guys should go to Brooklyn and go to the Ripped Bodice. It was adorable. They had so many romance books to choose from. They had stickers, they had totes that you could buy, they had cards. They even had some of their Christmas books out already. So I may go back in December or end of November and do some Christmas book shopping, because they had way more options than I've ever seen and lots of books that I've never seen anyone talk about. So that was really, really fun and I'm obsessed with it. I'm so glad that TikTok led me to this bookstore. I wanted to show you the 2 books that I did get, because I couldn't go to the bookstore and not buy books. It would defeat the whole purpose of going all the way to Brooklyn for a bookstore. I did that, and then I also wanted to go to that coffee shop, so I guess it was like a 2-for-1, but I needed to buy books. So the first book that I bought was When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This book is definitely a trendy TikTok book, and it was popular a few months ago. It's definitely still popular, but when it first came out, it had a lot of hype around it, and I never got around to reading it, so I decided to buy the physical copy. I think it's also a short book too. It's a romance book about a pop star that gets sick of like her everyday pop star life and all of her crazy fans and stuff, and decides that she needs a vacation and to go somewhere where no one knows her. So she ends up in this small town called Rome, Kentucky. And then of course she meets a boy, and I'm sure she falls in love, and that's pretty much all I really know about this book. But I've heard really great things, so I'm looking forward to reading it. And then the next book that I got was You Again by Kate Goldbeck. The cover is what drew me in, because tell me this is not the perfect fall book. Look at the cover. It's also based in New York City, and while I'm not a big fan of reading books that are based in New York City, just because I live here, I experience it, so I don't feel the need to read books about New York City. I'm sure if I move away one day, I'll appreciate the New York City books a little bit more, because I'm sure I'll miss the city. But right now, while I'm living in the New York City area, I don't know, I don't tend to gravitate towards New York City books. But this one caught my eye, and I loved the cover, and I think this is just the perfect fall book to read right now. I think it's an enemies to friends to lovers book. It says, when Ari and Josh first meet, the wrong kind of sparks fly. They hate each other instantly. A free-spirited, struggling comedian, Ari likes to keep things casual and never sleeps over after hooking up. Josh, a born and bred New Yorker, has ambitious plans to take the culinary world by storm and find the one. They have absolutely nothing in common except that they happen to be sleeping with the same woman. Ari and Josh never expect their paths to cross again, but years later, as they're both reeling from ego-bruising breakups, a chance encounter leads to a surprising connection, friendship. Turns out, spending time with your former nemesis is fun when you're too sad to hate each other. And then I'm sure it blossoms into a love story. And also, Allie Hazelwood has like a little blurb at the top, and I know that she is a really popular romance author. I think I've only read like one of her books, if any at all, but I've heard great things. So I'm really excited that I got the opportunity to pick up those books to add to my collection. I just love the cover of both of them. I mean, fall colors all around, but also just stunning. I turned on football because I needed a background, something. I cannot stand to stay in this apartment when it is quiet, and I literally have to have something playing at all times. I don't know what's wrong with me, but football seems to be the most calming noise that I could come up with, and it's on all day. So I put the Jets versus the Eagles game on the TV. I think I'm gonna heat up some leftover ramen from yesterday. I went to Color Me Mine in the Upper West Side with my friend Kim, and then we went to ramen after, and the bowl of ramen was literally massive, and it was so good that I have leftovers. So I think that I'm gonna heat up some ramen, which is the perfect meal to end a fall day out in the city, because who doesn't love ramen? When I think of fall and when I think of chilly weather, I think of soup, but more specifically ramen, and I'm so lucky to live in a place that has such good ramen restaurants. I mean, yesterday when I was at Color Me Mine, I literally typed in ramen near me, and I legitimately think like 20 locations popped up near me, all above 4.5 stars. So if that says anything about New York City and ramen, it's good here. I don't know what else I'll get up to. Honestly, I'm thinking about just sitting on the couch and vibing for a little bit. I really haven't read all weekend, so I'm thinking maybe I'll cozy up with either one of my new books or a Kindle read. I'm currently reading The Kiss Curse, which is the second book to, I don't know what the series is called, but it's the book after the X-Hex, and I really liked the X-Hex. I think I read the X-Hex in one sitting, literally on my couch for like 6 hours straight. I could not put that book down and I loved it. So I'm currently reading The Kiss Curse. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it is the perfect Halloween book because it's about witches and Halloween and like a spooky, bewitched town. All of the Halloween / fall things. I am in fact eating ramen with a fork. Please don't judge me. I've also decided to switch to YouTube because I realized that I have some vlogs to watch. I think I'm gonna watch Danielle Carolyn's Fall Mall Day because I'm in the mood for some nostalgic vibes. It's 10 o'clock and I just sat on the couch for way too long, but this is what I needed. I feel like I had such a long day and I'm so tired, but it was such a good fall day and I'm glad that I was able to get outside in the city while we have good weather. Fingers crossed that the weather prediction for next weekend changes and that we actually have a sunny weekend again, because I would love to either like go back to Park Slope and walk around again or do Central Park or something. I want to do more New York City fall stuff and obviously vlog it for you guys. So I'm hoping the weather behaves, but so far it's not looking that way. So I'm glad I got today in at the very least. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys enjoy the New York City content. And I will see you guys in the next vlog.